before you gain admission to nursing school, you must have a protocol.
Not everything is entirely protocol.
I have some sample interview questions that I would like to get answers or sample answers from you. So how do I tell them about myself?
Example.
All right.
My name is Tichubi Anyasa Nicholas.
And the next question I would like to ask, why do you choose nursing as a career? Before we get into the interview, yes, there is this conversation everyone is talking about concerning nursing school. Before you gain admission to nursing school, you must have a protocol. That is knowing someone in that school that will help you, link you and things. Is that actually true, or there is a different view of that? You are a past student. Maybe you have experience.
Obviously. Not everything is entirely protocol. So the 80% go by themselves and the 20% will be by merit. So I don't see that as entirely protocol.
All right. So that sends us to the interview questions you just talked about, because it means much of the candidate's performance depends on lies on the interview.
Yes.
So if you do well, definitely you are likely to gain admission. Yes. So I have some sample interview questions that I would like to get answers or sample answers from you.
Okay.
And one is, if they ask me to tell them about myself, so how do I tell them about myself?
Example.
All right.
My name is Tichubi Anyasa Nicholas. I am 24 years of age.
Okay.
I hail from Basa in the Oti region, and I schooled my primary and my basic school in Basa ECG Complex Junior High School.
Okay.
I attended KJB Asatu Senior High School. I offered general science.
So basically, that's about yourself.
Yes, that's what.
And you mentioned some aspects. You said you play football or you like football.
Well,
but looking at your structure, I don't think. Can you play football? Maybe you should be gymming, right? And the next question I would like to ask: why do you choose nursing as a career?
So taking myself as an example again.
Okay.
I was asked why nursing. There are other professions I could be. I could be a banker, a teacher. Why did I choose nursing?
Okay.
And this is a question that I have to answer wholeheartedly, because I didn't choose nursing. I think nursing chose me.
Okay.
That kind of thing, because I grew up I like helping people. I do things for people, and I find more happiness when I'm helping people who cannot help me back. In a way, I grew up, maybe when I'm walking and I see an old person, I want to be like a kind of help to them. I didn't even have anything behind. And looking through all professions, I felt nursing is what I can do best to help people who cannot actually give me an immediate help I need.
In nursing schools, they do ask, what are your weaknesses? What are your strengths? So how do I answer this?
Talking about my strengths, I have good communication skills. I have a good way of linking up people.
Okay.
And talking about my strengths more, I would say I have a passion for helping people, and that even tells why I want to be a nurse. So those are my strengths and weaknesses. And these are my personal strengths and weaknesses. It may differ from yours.
Okay.
So during the interview, you have to be sure to say what you are and who you really are. Be true to yourself, and in fact, let the panelists tap into what you want him or her to know about you.
Okay.
So this is who I am.
All right. Beautiful. Okay. Fast forward. There is this aspect of the whole thing that I am interested. So, like, talking about the nursing admission, a candidate can apply to about 3, 4, or 5 schools. But when they are asked as whether did you apply any other school apart from this school, how will I answer that?
It has to be no, of course.
Why can't I say yes? Because of course I applied to multiple schools.
It has to be a no.
Okay.
Because telling them you apply to only one school even reaffirms their decision of giving you admission.
Okay.
Imagine you are scoring the same as someone who answers as they bought only one school. It means you have more other options. If you do well in other school, you may get admission in other schools. So it will be good you say no to be on the safer side, even though you bought more.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a trick.
All right.
Nursing interview is all about trick.
Okay.
It's not lies, but you may stand a chance of getting admission if you say the truth sometimes. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Another aspect I want to you are a graduate, right?
Yeah.
And currently you are a service personnel, or you are done with your service.
I'm still a service personnel.
Good. Some nursing schools, they said they do have, entrance exam, something like that.
Yeah.
In your case, you completed which school?
I completed Tamale Nurses and Midwives Training College in 2023.
All right. So, in Tamale Nurses and Midwives Training College,
yeah,
do they have entrance exam, something like that?
Yeah, they do.
For the benefits of our audience, you are an experienced student, maybe a graduate of course, and someone who is currently a service personnel, and I'm sure you'll be finishing soon, right?
Oh yeah.
So I want you to give some advice to our applicants or our candidates watching us, because they have a lot to go through, because nursing school is actually very competitive,
very
and they need to gain admission. Maybe a lot of them might have tried for the past years and they didn't get the opportunity.
Okay.
So what are you telling them, and what should be the motive?
Okay, if you are listening to me now and you'll be applying, or you have applied for, you've bought forms to attend the nursing training, all I have to say is be confident. There's nothing, and forget the news about this protocol and all the lies along with it. Just make sure your certificates are ready and you have everything to defend them. You have an A. Nobody was there when you got an A. When they ask how was the exam, be bold to tell them how you wrote it. I'm not sure they'll be asking you how you wrote it. Nobody is going to test what you know in biology, what you know in science. They are going to ask you, what do you want? Why do you want to be a nurse? Nursing school, there is this part that they say that popular myth that protocol is everywhere.
Okay.
You may have the advantage to be granted admission by merit, but your stay on campus, whoever brought you there is not coming to defend you if you are trailing in your courses.
Okay.
For what I mean to say is that in every nursing school, your GPA has to be 1.0 and above.
Okay.
If the president brought you to the school by merit, you are in school and your GPA is not up to 1.0, the president cannot come and defend you. So you may gain admission by merit, but your stay on campus is solely your responsibility. So you must make sure you learn. And I wish you the best as you go for your interview very soon.